You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
This video is sponsored by me and my protein donut company and my weight loss support group. For more information, click the links below in my description, and thank you all for the support. Hello YouTube, welcome back to this channel, but if you're new, welcome. My name's Michelle McDaniel, I'm a personal trainer. A proud mother of a pug and a chihuahua, a past theater nerd on grown-up cosplayer, and this is my channel. My thoughts will probably offend you, where I share my thoughts that will probably offend at least one person, because whenever you share your thoughts online, someone has to write you a paragraph because your thoughts don't align with theirs, and they have to tell you that you are wrong because you don't think the same way as them, because this is the internet, and that you need to change your opinion to theirs so that they feel more comfortable on the internet, their safe space. So good thing this is my safe space and I say whatever I want. So if you have been here for at least 4 years, I did my very last competition around 3 or 4 years ago, and I was saying how I have a boxy waist and I wanted it smaller, but I just don't have that natural curve, and a lot of you guys were saying you should do a waist trainer and tell us if it works. Well, I ended up doing it. I got one of the sweatbands. After I did it, I didn't see any results. I lost weight because I was in competition prep, and when you lose body fat, eventually it will come off my waist, and it gives me a smaller waist, but not, you know, one of those, the Instagram waist that the waist trainers say that it'll give you. Didn't get that. I forgot to update y'all on here. I did it on my Instagram, but there's your update 4 years later. But on Instagram, I got so many messages saying, well, you got the wrong one, Michelle. Those aren't the real waist trainers. You need a corset. So then I was going to do a whole thing to prove people wrong, because I love being right all the time. I'm absolutely never wrong, and you can't say that I am, because this is my channel. I am the leader of this channel and the only one that can have a right opinion. So I'm always right. But I wanted to prove you guys wrong. So I ended up getting a corset, and holy that lasted for about 5 seconds. I don't know how you people do that, but hell no. I think, like, cause I know you're not supposed to wear it super cinched in, like super tight, like a lot of people do anyway, cause they want a really small waist, but I didn't even do it very tight. I just don't like a lot of super tight things around my waist. So I was like, yeah, we're not doing the corset thing. There's no way that I can wear that thing a couple, you know, hours a day for a whole ass year. I'ma quit, and I did within 5 minutes. But then I got a lot of comments saying, well, you got the wrong one, Michelle. You're supposed to have one of these ones, like the ones that the Kardashians wear, and they have a small waist. It obviously works because they have absolutely not gotten plastic surgery and don't have their plastic surgeon on call just in case they need a little nip tuck to make them look perfect. They would never do that, especially to their waist. It's all this. So as you see, I got one, and I've been wearing it for over a year, actually during my workouts. Like it says, they say you're supposed to wear it during your workout, and you will get a Kim Kardashian type, Instagram baddie type, super tiny Coke bottle type waist. And I'm here to tell you my results. So like many people say, they say you're supposed to wear it during your workouts, but you'll get better results if you wear it all day. I was not going to do that. I was gonna do it during my workouts, like all the cool girls, all my fitness friends, they always wear those little waist trainers during their workout. It's the thing to do. All the cool people do it. So I did it, and holy shit, the first time I wore it in that first workout, I did not like it. But I have to say, because like I said, I don't like tight things around my waist. It's just uncomfortable, especially with PCOS, and like if you're bloated or something, it's not comfortable. But I stuck with it, and I did it the first workout, and after time went during my workout, I didn't notice it, but I think it's because, I mean, I sweat so much during my workout that I think I just lost so much sweat, and then it gets looser and looser and looser as the time goes. So as the time went during my workouts, I didn't really notice it. And then after a couple times of wearing it, I did notice it was kind of part of my routine. I got used to it, I got used to the feeling, and I wasn't as uncomfortable, but I was still uncomfortable to my standard.
I'm wearing a guy girdle. It's called a boidle. Look at me. Look at me.
Okay, Teddy.
But when I would snatch that thing off right after I was done, woo, honey, it felt so much better. Probably because my organs weren't all squished together and I could breathe properly. And I was in a completely better mood. Oh my God, the mood swings that would happen that I didn't really notice, but now that I'm thinking back, I do notice. The mood swings that would happen when I would have to put that thing like around was amazing. It would just put me in a bad mood. Even when I would wake up, I would be like, oh, I have to put that thing on for my workout. I don't like things tight around my waist, and it would kind of just put me in a bad mood. I didn't really look forward to my workouts because this thing is like around my waist and it's it's uncomfortable. I don't like being uncomfortable. And then just like that, the moment I rip it off, I'm in a very good, happy mood, like back to my normal self. I know that you guys, it's very similar to like my wigs. I know you guys always see me in wigs, but I don't really wear wigs in real life. Something about the fact that it's just around my forehead, it's not tight, but it's just there. And it still, you know, has added pressure than what I would have if I didn't have a wig on, so I don't like it. And my boyfriend actually noticed when I would wear wigs in public and I would look real cute, big hair, long hair and everything, and I'd just be upset. And the moment we get home, when I snatched it off, my whole mood would change. And he's like, so maybe not wear the wig because you kind of act different with it and not in a good way. Like, it's not pleasant. Even during filming, the moment that I'm done, it all sinks in that I have makeup on my face and like a wig on my head. And if he comes up right when I get done and he starts talking,
"Hey Michelle, what do you want for dinner?"
Nope, wig's on my head, gotta take it off first. Every time he knows I'm in a horrible mood, let me just declothe myself, turn back into a goblin so that I can be a happy goblin. And then we can talk. Same thing with the waist trainer. I was just in a mood when I had it. I felt like I was rushing through my workouts when I had it on. It's just so that I could get it off and I could get back to breathing normally. So I think being uncomfortable puts me in a very bad mood, and it's very apparent that I'm in a bad mood. That's not that I'm just like yelling at everybody. I'm just normally a bundling, booming aura of joy. And then when you take that person that's usually very talkative and nice to someone that looks like Squidward all the time, it brings other people's moods down. And I don't care, because if I'm uncomfortable, everyone's mood is coming with me to hell. So that is the absolute negative that I noticed with the waist trainer. So I'm trying to think of something good that went with it. Something good that went with it is that I noticed during like my leg days, the days that I have a lot of bendy over type movements where I'm like hinging at the waist, like my stiff leg deadlift type things, or if I'm doing like front, that's hard on the bed, or if I'm doing like my like really deep squats like this, like my sumo squats, if I'm going all the way down, all the way up, it really does like that suction of holding it in, holding all your organs in and pressing them together, keeps my body straight up instead of slouching. The waist trainer really made me aware of keeping my shoulders back and everything snatched in here and where it's supposed to be when I am handling heavy weights and bending over. So that was a really good thing. I did enjoy that part because I've tried weightlifter belts in the past and I really don't like them. They're already very thick. They're still tight around my waist, which I didn't like, and they run into my arms. Hate that. Like I said, they're very thick and big, so they make my already thick and big waist bulkier than it already is. The waist trainer, not so much. It would pinch me certain ways if I like wore it a certain way, if I wear it above my this, but it was better than a weightlifter belt is what I'm trying to say. So more pros. I'm just trying to get like more pros so I'm not completely dogging it. I am an open-minded person. It did make my waist smaller for like when you wear it. I had a lot of women in the gym coming up to me saying,
"I need a waist just like that."
and I'm like, girl, me too, because my waist does not look like this without this. Which takes me to my next point, the result. It's a little tricky because I almost got to a whole year of wearing it until I had that surgery for my endometriosis. I had a hysterectomy and I was always very, very bloated. So I got the surgery and got less bloated and it made my waist smaller. So it's kind of hard, it's not hard to tell. The surgery made my waist smaller, but did it give me that curvy, no, my waist is still very, like I don't want you guys thinking I'm saying my waist is like obese. My waist is small because I have big shoulders, but it didn't give me that, like, that's what a lot of girls want. They want that tiny waist. I honestly, looking at myself, I look like a freak if my waist was that small. I think if I want my waist that small, is the waist trainer gonna do that? No, I think I have to remove, like, this is genetics, my rib. So yeah, did my waist get smaller? Yes, but my uterus came out. Was it the waist trainer? No. So before the surgery, I was wearing a small, and after the surgery, I was able to fit into an extra small. But once again, my uterus is gone now. Oh my God, I just noticed the whole time my tag is sticking out. I know you guys are in the inbox telling me, I know, I got it, I fixed it. So I have stopped completely wearing the waist trainer. I thought maybe I would use it for like leg days or something. I was done. It is not doing anything for me. Even if it does help me with like my form, I can just fix my form and make sure that my form is correct and look in the mirror. There's no benefits minus my waist looks smaller at the gym. But also I've been doing a calorie deficit and my waist is getting smaller. Like I just told you guys, I lost 8 pounds and so now my waist is getting, I'll just reduce my calories. It's not giving me that like Instagram look, and quite frankly, if I have to wear that, I don't think that it's worth it because it's so uncomfortable. It's really not the best experiment for me or realistic because I will not wear it all the time, and apparently like girls will wear it like throughout the whole day. I do have to say, I have met like a lot of my friends who wear it. One, they're in contest prep, so they're gonna have a very little body fat through here. Two, they wear it all day, all the time, when they work, when they're walking, when they're going to like all the time. They sleep in it. And I'll talk to some of my girlfriends who aren't into fitness because I'll notice like, your waist is really tiny. I'll tell them their waist is just like in, and they have like a huge butt or something. And my girlfriend down the street, she's very fit, but she's got this like super tiny waist. She went through like a whole weight loss thing, looks great and everything. And even before she lost weight, I was like, you do not put weight on through here. You got a very tiny waist. She's Mexican, and I noticed with a lot of like Latinas, Colombian people, Brazilian people, her mom, and a lot of my other, you know, Brazilian, Colombian friends, their moms would have them wearing the waist trainer since they were little. And my friend was like, yeah, I would sleep in it. I don't even feel it. I'll just walk around with it. So maybe it does work. I'm not too sure. Like I said, it's not my experiment. It's not something that's realistic for me because I am damn sure not gonna be wearing that all day. When I sleep, when I sleep, it's either a t-shirt or nothing. I don't want nothing touching me. So I thought I would share my results. I do get people in my inbox asking like for an update for the waist trainer thing. There's really no update. I did try the other one. I'm not gonna do the corset. Good for you guys for doing it. I'm just not interested. I will keep my waist the way it is. I tried, I did my best, but it's not realistic for me. So getting your waist super tiny is probably beneficial for my competition days, but my competition days are over. I don't feel like I'm gonna compete. My waist is fine. I like my body how it is. If I really want to get a smaller waist, I'll just reduce my calories how it's been going, and I, you know, lost a bit. So I hope this video was helpful. I'm not too sure if it was helpful or motivated you in any way or it proved anything for you. I don't know if it's gonna make you go out and get a waist trainer or stop wearing a waist trainer. It's really just my experience. So I'm not too sure what this video will do for you. If you don't wanna wear a waist trainer, you can build up your shoulders. It makes your waist look smaller. There we go. That's my tip of the day. That's what you can take away from this video.
Man, this is some bullshit.
Okay. Hope it helps. Bye.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
By the way, that is my real waist, and that is a photoshopped waist for my thumbnail. Thought I'd tell you.
You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drip, yeah, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrum.